What if I told you that the latest health science has found a few tiny, almost effortless habits that can give you massive results for your energy, your mood, and even your sleep? Well, today we're going to dive into 4 of them, and every single one of them is backed by some seriously compelling research.
So I really want you to start with this question in mind, because, we're always told that big health changes require these huge, painful sacrifices, right? But what if the newest research completely flips that idea on its head?
And look, this isn't just some hopeful thinking. This is a direct quote from scientists who are summarizing their findings. They've actually identified a handful of habits that give you an incredible return on your investment. So let's jump into the first one, which tackles that dreaded afternoon slump.
We all know that feeling, right? That post-lunch fog where all you want to do is find a couch and take a nap. Well, it turns out there's a super simple 2-step solution.
That is literally it. No need to change into gym clothes, no intense workout. You just finish eating, get up, and walk for 10 minutes. I know, it sounds almost laughably simple, but the science behind what this little walk does to your body is actually pretty profound.
And here's the proof right here. That short walk can slash the blood sugar spike from your meal by up to 30% compared to just, sitting on the couch. So what does that mean for you? Well, it means no sugar crash, no energy dip, just smooth, stable energy for your entire afternoon.
And what's really fascinating here is that timing is everything. A 10-minute walk right after you eat is actually more effective at controlling blood sugar than a 30-minute walk an hour or two later. That's because your muscles immediately start soaking up all that glucose coming into your bloodstream. In fact, the research shows that even just 2 to 5 minutes makes a real difference. And this isn't just a theory. It's backed by major players like the Cleveland Clinic. All right, next up, we have a habit that's designed to instantly juice up your mood and your mental focus. And guess what? It only takes about 3 minutes.
Okay, just stay with me on this one. I know it sounds a little intense, but that brief blast of cold water triggers this massive and incredibly beneficial chemical reaction in your brain. Why? Well, it's a mild, controlled shock to your system, and your brain's powerful response is what leads to these absolutely stunning numbers.
First, you get a 250% increase in dopamine. That's the molecule of motivation and drive. And this isn't that fleeting spike you get from a cup of coffee. No, this is a sustained release that can lift your mood and keep you focused for hours.
And at the very same time, you get a staggering 530% increase in norepinephrine. Now, this is your body's alertness chemical. It dials up your focus and attention, making you feel sharp, clear, and ready to take on the day.
And the benefits just keep stacking up from there. Beyond that immediate brain boost, research that's been reviewed by places like Harvard Health shows it actually reduces inflammation, it builds up your resilience to stress over time, and can even lead to deeper, more restorative sleep at night. Our third habit, it requires zero equipment, and you can do it right in your bed. It's an incredibly simple but powerful technique to downshift your nervous system and get your body ready for some deep, quality sleep.
It's called 4-7-8 breathing. And the pattern is super simple. You inhale through your nose for a count of 4, you hold that breath for a count of 7, and then you exhale slowly and completely through your mouth for a count of 8. That extra long exhale, that's the key. It's like a natural tranquilizer for your nervous system because it activates what's called your rest and digest response.
And you don't need to do this for like 20 minutes to get the benefit. The research is really clear on this. Just 10 of these deep breaths before you go to sleep can lead to huge improvements in your sleep quality, often within just a few nights.
I mean, the difference is just night and day. Without this little breathing routine, people report higher anxiety, taking way longer to finally drift off. But with it, studies show that anxiety drops, you fall asleep faster, and your overall sleep quality scores just go way up.
Our final habit is maybe the most fundamental of them all, because it really sets the tone for your entire day. You can think of it like flipping the main on switch for your body's internal clock. The steps really couldn't be simpler. Sometime in the first hour after you wake up, just get outside for 10 to 20 minutes of natural light. And here's the really important part. You don't need a bright, sunny day. The specific frequencies of light that set your body clock are so powerful, they cut right through the clouds. So what is this actually doing for you? It's literally programming your internal clock for the day. Research has shown that this one morning habit helps to align your body's natural rhythm, which makes you feel awake and alert during the day, and then naturally sleepy at the right time in the evening.
Seriously, this one action triggers an entire cascade of benefits. It powerfully sets your circadian rhythm, which just kills that morning grogginess. It shuts down the sleep hormone melatonin when you need to be awake, and that helps you get a healthier, deeper sleep later that night. It can even improve your focus throughout the day by up to 10%.
So we've looked at 4 different habits. Now let's put it all together and just see what this whole system looks like over the course of a single day.
And here it is, all in one place, your entire daily protocol. As you can see, each habit is incredibly short, but the benefits target the absolute core pillars of your well-being: your metabolism, your mood, your sleep, and your internal body clock.
So the ultimate takeaway is this. We're talking about 4 habits that cost you absolutely nothing. They take less than 30 minutes total out of your entire day, and each one builds on the others, creating this powerful compounding effect on your overall health and how you feel.
So really, the only question left is which one of these low-effort, high-return habits are you going to try first? Maybe you'll start with that walk after lunch today, or maybe try the breathing exercise tonight. The science is clear. Sometimes the smallest changes really do deliver the most profound results.